Well. Here we go. Let's see. Gonna get live and whatnot here in a minute. Making sure everything looks all right. Let's start the old show. There we go. Here we are. Killapu, what's up? Welcome in on whatnot. So we're simul streaming on Twitch as well. Twitch.tv/nostalgia-rips. After this whatnot break, we will do a break of Bowman's Best over on Twitch, and then we'll do the 1988 Junk Wax Journey Chase Box build stream. We're gonna have a look at all of the products produced in 1988, all the boxes, and we will allocate the cards to the chase boxes for the Junk Wax Journey. So ready to do 1988. 1987 was great fun. Can't wait for 88. But for now, we're getting ready to auction off some teams for 2026 Topps Heritage, which you should be able to see just in front of you here. Oh, there goes Bowman's Best. Stay up there, buddy. All right. Got a couple joiners here. What do we got going on Twitch? Anybody there? Nope, just me so far. That's fine. All right, we're going to give it until 1935 before we start auctioning teams, and then we will just rip into it. No time to waste. Gonna be a long stream for me tonight, not just whatnot. Got the Twitch stream also. Albert VDK, what's up? Damel, hello. Yellow Luke, I see you. I see you guys in whatnot action. Remember, if you want to use the local pickup option, or if you want to, Collectorio, what's up, brother? If you want to store your cards in the vault for consolidated shipment later, you don't like the whatnot shipping costs, you can always go to the wallet on the right side of your mobile device there and change your pickup option to local pickup, and then we will sort out the pickup after we're done. Albert VDK, yes, we should be able to view back the streams. Last week I had the first Twitch stream and it had some issues with playback with the VOD, but should be. You can also find me at Nostalgia Rips on Twitch. You'll see the same stream that you're watching right now if you go check there. Chris, what's up? Dutch Duck, I see you there. Big Hoff, Hair. Farukaplan, what's up? JD's Cards. Rock Steady. Gonna give it about 3 or 4 more minutes here before we start auctioning teams for 2026 Heritage. €6 start, all teams. I'm just looking to break even on the box, give you guys some cards, and collect my own team's PC. So you're gonna get some cards for €6 because there's only, usually, let's say 8 to 14 people in here. So any bid could win a team for €6. We did have a few pre-bids, which is great. Love to see it. You guys ready for opening day? Anybody got their MLB.TV subscription fired up, ready to go? MVP cards, what's up? The Dutch Father, hello. What's going on Twitch chat? Still a bit quiet over there, no worries. Twitch chat has the tunes. That's what they got. They got the advantage of the music rocking. But we don't get the music on whatnot because I'm streaming on my phone and it's rough. All right, 2 more minutes. 2-3 more minutes. We'll start auctioning some teams. Right now, you can have a look in the shop if you want and place a pre-bid. We got 29 of the 30 teams available. Only team unavailable is the Phillies, and that's because they're my PC and I reserve them in these breaks. I don't try to sell them. Plus, they're one of the cheaper teams in the break, so. Let me bring up the Heritage checklist that will help. 2026 Heritage Checklist. Here we go. We got it. Team sets. There we are. Albin, how's it going? See you there. All right, we're going to give it one more minute, and then we'll start auctioning with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Again, feel free to place a pre-bid on teams that haven't been auctioned yet. They will all go. Ready to rip some 26 Heritage. This will be my first rip of 26 Heritage. I also have a 2 hobby box break filling on Instagram right now. It's about half full. Oh shit, my doorbell. Be right back. All right. Thanks, DHL. Love it. It's the police. I hope it's not the police. It's all these cards. They're like, why are you collecting all these? It's a crime. All right. Now I gotta get subbed in. Here we go. Let's go. Start the auctions off with the Arizona Diamondbacks. We're looking for All-Star logo variations with a black and white Jordan Lawler, Corbin Carroll image variation, a couple relics, and an Enterprise insert. Diamondbacks, €6, 20 seconds. There they are. Anybody wants the Diamondbacks, now's your shot. Raphael Jordan, what's up? Just starting the auctions. First team is on the board. Nobody wants Arizona, not too surprised. Next up, we have the Athletics. A's have, of course, the rookies from 2025 class. You got Jacob Wilson All-Star logo variation. You got the black and white Rooker. You got a Kurtz image variation. All the chromes, autos. Brent Rooker, Colby Thomas, Jack Perkins, Jacob Wilson, and Nick Kurtz. Let's see if anybody wants the Athletics. Matthew, what's up? Welcome. Funky, hello. A's are gonna go for €6. There we go. D-Prime takes the A's. Thank you. First purchase in books. Next up, we got the Hotlanta Braves. Braves got the All-Star logo variation for Acuna. They got an alternate banner for Drake Baldwin. They got dual player relic Dale Murphy medals, and that's actually kind of cool. Autos, Dale Murphy, Drake Baldwin, Didier Fuentes, and who's the last one? Michael Harris. €6 on the Braves. Jeez, totally drew a blank there. No problem, Killapoo. I understand. See you next Tuesday. You can put a pre-bid in if you want. Honcho, what's up? All right, nobody wants the Braves. Next up, we got the Orioles. Orioles got that Samuel Basallo rookie. Some banner variations, 2 black and whites. Auto relic Gunnar Henderson. Real one autos Jim Palmer, Gunnar Henderson, Holiday, and Basallo. Let's see if anybody wants the Orioles for €6 starting now. Baltimore. Albert VDK on the board. Here we go. They're gonna go. No reserve. They go at whatever they go at. All right, there we go. Albert. Congrats. Here we go. Next, we got probably the big chase. We got the Red Sox. Red Sox got, of course, Roman Anthony and all of the Roman Anthony inserts, variations, and autographs. A ton of real one autos for the Red Sox. We got Fred Lynn, Jim Rice, Conley Early, Fisk, Fergie Jenkins, Crochet, Justinson Garcia, Campbell, Tolley. Everybody's in here. We had some pre-bid. We got 9 pre-bids on the Red Sox, so they are gonna start because, you know, people bid already a little bit higher. Let's go. Here we go, Red Sox. Gilberto with the pre-bid winning. Looking like you might take it home. Yes, sir, Gilberto. Take those Red Sox. Great. Next up, we got the Cubbies. The Cubbies have the Owen Casey rookie, who's actually not on the Cubbies anymore. Got some all-star logo variations for Tucker and PCA. They got the Cade Horton banner. Autographs, Matt Shaw, Nico Horner, Owen Casey. Couple good inserts, some Clubhouse Collection relics, the usual. Let's get the Cubbies up for auction now. Boom. Cubbies. We're ruined. The hits will be for Gilberto. I don't know, man. What I've seen, there have not been many Red Sox hits, so it's Schrodinger's hits for Gilberto. They're there in the box, but are they there when they come out? We don't know. Collectorio takes the Cubbies. All right. Nice one. Next up, we got the White Sox. Another little bit of a rookie chase for the White Sox. You got the Kyle Teal and Colson Montgomery rookie cards. You got Chase Mydroth auto, Colson Montgomery auto, Cuero, Taylor, Teal, Goose Gossage auto. So a little bit to chase for the White Sox, as opposed to last year where there was absolutely nothing to chase. So let's see if anybody wants to chase Kyle Teal and Colson Montgomery. Collectorio, what's up? You just won the Cubbies on your pre-bid, so that's cool. Nobody in for the White Sox. Next up, we have the Reds. Chase Burns, Sal Stewart rookies, and of course, Ellie De La Cruz. What do we got for autos for the Reds? We got Hall of Famers George Foster and Johnny Bench. Got a Chase Burns auto, Ken Griffey auto. I assume that's Ken Griffey Sr. Noel V. Marti auto. Sal Stewart, Tony Perez. There's a dual George Foster, Rod Carew. Let's go. Here we go. Cincinnati Reds. We're starting them off. Start it up. Reds. Got these ready in action inserts, which are pretty cool. They kind of remind me of Topps Black and White in a way. And they got those the Enterprise inserts, which to me look like a Heritage card fell into the Cosmic Chrome printer and came out a Heritage. All right, nobody wants the Reds. Next up, we got the Cleveland Guardians. Guardians got Tanner Bybee and Parker Messick rookies. Cleveland has CJ Kafis, George Valera, Stephen Kwan autos. Some Jose Ramirez image variation, relic. Cleveland, €6 starting now. I think after we're done running through the teams, I will just run all the teams once at €1, and if anybody wants them, they can have them. If not, well, we'll just rip it like we got it. All right, there we go. Cleveland, nobody. Next up is Colorado. Colorado's got a bunch of rookies in the set, including Kyle Karros, who I believe is the son of former Major Leaguer Eric Karros. Some Chase Dollander variations. They got Kyle Karros, Ryan Ritter, Warming Bernabel, and Yanquiel Fernandez autos. Tovar inserts. Black and white Chase Dollander. Said that one already. All right, here we go. Colorado Rockies. Let's go. Nobody? Alrighty, nobody it is. Next up, we got Detroit. Detroit. Who we got on Detroit this year for autos? We got Kerry Carpenter, the lone auto for Detroit. Got some Scooble relics. Got image variation Scooble, black and white Dylan Dingler. 4 All-Star logo variations. Interesting checklist for Detroit. Interesting that they only have 1 auto. Didn't realize that before today. I'm not usually looking at the Tigers, but yeah, if you want Detroit, they're yours. Next up's going to be Houston, by the way. All right, Houston's got that Bryce Matthews rookie. They got a Jordan banner variation. They got Correa and Hunter Brown black and whites. They got Bryce Matthews, Altuve, and Jacob Melton rookie relic. They got sorry, autos, not relics. My bad. Actually, this checklist is interesting as well. They got a couple of rookies who are like not in the top class, but just below the top class, and usually the Astros develop players pretty well. So I think this is maybe a little bit sneaky. Alrighty. Houston Astros. Alright, there we go. Next up, we got another big chase for this year. We got the Kansas City Royals. The Royals have Jack Caglianone and a bunch of different Jack Cags, name variations, chromes, auto relics, blah blah. A ton. They got a flashback autographed relic of George Brett. They got Carter Jensen and George Brett real ones. They got, oh man, actually the Royals are just stacked. I'm going to start the auction. You guys know what's in here. No need for me to say anything. Royals are going to go for €7. Cannot believe it. Somebody's going to get a Jack Caglianone real one ready for €7. Congrats. Albert VDK taking him home. Next up, we got the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, California, wherever. Los Angeles. All right, LA has a couple interesting rookies. They got Christian Moore. They got Christian Moore and Mike Trout autos in this set. Turn back the clock auto Shohei. So you could maybe come away with a sneaky Shohei auto. That would be ridiculous. Let's run the Angels at 6 and see what happens. Sneaky, interesting team. Collectorio wants the Angels. Here we go. We've done it. The Angels have sold. Awesome. Next up, everyone's favorite World Series champions, the Dodgers. I mean, everybody's chasing Shohei everything, so that should be the only name you need to hear. But other signers, including Ohtani, they have Alex Freeland, Hyesung Kim, Roki, Steve Garvey, Will Smith, and Yamamoto. The Dodgers are going now. Let's see if anybody wants Los Angeles. All right, they are gonna go. They are gonna go after the Dodgers. We're looking at the Marlins. Let's see who's getting Ohtani in this box. It's gonna be D Prime with the Los Angeles Ohtanis. Congrats. Nice pickup. Next up, we got the Marlins. Marlins got Jacob Marcy, I think people are high on. Jacob Marcy, rookie. Maximo Acosta. Autos, they got Agustin Ramirez, Heriberto Hernandez, Jacob Marcy, Acosta, and Troy Johnson. Let's get the Marlins on the clock. Now, Miami. Finn Sellings, what's up? Welcome. Doing some 2026 Heritage Hobby Box here. All teams are starting at €6. Nobody wants the Marlins. All right, next up we got the Brew Crew. Brewers got that Jacob Mizorowski rookie, of course. Got some interesting autographs. They got a Jackson Churio Robin Yount dual auto relic. They got Terang, Mizorowski, Yount, and Frelick on the real ones. Quite a few interesting autograph options here for the Brewers. And now my phone won't let me see the team lists. There we go. Milwaukee. Starting at €6. Now, let's see. Anybody wants the Brew Crew Mizorowski, 2 base Mizorowskis, and you basically made your buy-in back. Pretty sure that's a, I mean, you know, nothing is guaranteed in cards, but you're gonna get probably one parallel Mizorowski and you're there. Weird, thanks, appreciate that. Thomas Couch, what's up? Welcome. Auctioning off some 2026 Heritage spots. Weird looking guy wins it. Next up we got the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota Twins. Signers for the Twins include Buxton Carew and Royce Lewis. They got one half of that dual auto George Foster, Rod Carew. Let's see if we got any Twins fans in the house. Minnesota Twins. Starting now. Minnesota. And then, all right, Mets are up next after the Twins. All right, Mets got Nolan McLean and I believe Jonah Tong and Brandon Sproat are in this release. They have Jonah Tong and Nolan McLean autos. They have Lindor, Soto, and Alonso relics. Pete Alonso has an insert. Another sneaky good checklist maybe for the Mets. And the Mets are live for €6. Card Snipper, what's up? Please don't snip these cards. Gilberto joined. Gilberto, you won the Red Sox. I know you weren't here, but you had a pre-bid. You took it home. Card Snipper in on the Mets. He is going to snip these cards. I don't know if I can allow it. All right, coming up on the Yankees. Yankees got, of course, Cam Schlittler. Yankees got a whole bunch of signers in this product. Reggie Jackson, Willie Randolph, Judge, Volpe, Rice, Schlittler, Chisholm, Piniella, Ron Guidry. The whole history of the Yankees has signed in this product. Let's see if anybody wants the Yankees. All right. Of course people want the Yankees. They're the Yankees. Completely understandable. Card Snipper. You can snip all the New York cards you want. Next up we got the Pittsburgh Pirates. Of course, for the Pirates you're basically chasing Bubba Chandler and Paul Skeens. You got McCutchen, Chandler, and Skeens real one autos. You got a Skeens Nolan Ryan duel potentially. If you win the spin on that card, I guess. Let's start the Pirates at 6 and see if anybody's in right now. NYC indeed. You came in at the right time then. Just pop in for the New York teams, collect them both, and you can sit back and chill. No one wants the Pirates. Albert VDK in on the Pirates. Dutch Duck is back. All right, Albert VDK takes the Pirates. Next up, the San Diego Padres. Padres have a few signers here. You got Dave Winfield, Tatis, and Mason Miller. I don't think they have any huge rookies, but all the stars are there. Looking for some parallels. San Diego Padres starting the auction right now. Let's go, Padres. Bow George, what's up? Welcome. Nice to see you. Dutch Trading Cards 1 is here in the house. Just auctioning off some spots for 2026 Topps Heritage. Nobody wants the Padres. No problem. Next up, we got the Giants. Giants got that Bryce Eldridge rookie. I know he was optioned back to the minor leagues, but he is still one of the biggest prospects in MLB. Bryce Eldridge signed in this product. Carson Whisenhunt signed in this product. Drew Gilbert signed in this product. They got a couple autos here. There's a Barry Bonds turn back the clock auto. Whatnot is not showing me my list again. What's going on? There we go. San Francisco. That Bonds turn back the clock auto would be crazy. Weird looking guys back. Dutch Duck wants the Giants. And Dutch Duck is going to take the Giants for €8. Nice pickup. Next up, we got the Seattle Mariners. Mariners have some interesting signers in this product as well. They got Harry Ford, real one, and they got King Felix and Ichiro signed the turn back the clock autos. So pulling an Ichiro auto would be cool. That's almost like a bucket list item for me. I mean, he's been retired for a couple years, and I only got back into the hobby a little bit ago, but that would be awesome to pull an Ichiro auto. Let's start at Dutch Trading Cards. If you don't like the shipping cost, you can go to your wallet and choose ship to store and or in-store pickup, and we can arrange the shipping later. I don't know why your shipping is €8. I have all of the shipping options enabled, and the thing is listed as a small break spot, so it is what it is. This is just what Whatnot is doing. Next up, St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals have Brendan Donovan on the real one auto and Pujols on the throwback auto. We are going to start the Cardinals now at the regular price. Rocket, what's up? Phrase joined. I see you. Cardinals, only a few teams left. All right, next up we got the Rays. The Rays, you're hunting Carson Williams. You got Junior Caminero and Brandon Lau Relish. You got Chandler Simpson, Carson Williams, Ian Seymour, and Junior Caminero all have real ones, autos. So quite a few cards to chase for the Rays. Tampa Bay. We're gonna start them at the same price. Here we go. Anybody wants the Rays, now is your chance. Dutch Trading Cards is chasing the Rays. Absolutely a good idea for this product. There we go. Next up we got Texas. Texas has a Burt Blyleven real one auto. That's kind of interesting. Got some image variations, black and whites, alternate banner, Jake DeGrom. Let's get the Rangers going on the clock now. We got 2 teams left. Then we'll do a quick run at €1 if anybody wants any of the teams. All right, Albert VDK is going to take the Rangers on the pre-bid. Nice. All All right, next up we got the Blue Jays. We're looking for Trey Savage's first rookie card of 2026. He's not in Series 1, so this is all you get. Vladdy has some variations. Expansion autographs is kind of cool. Some guys from the original expansion of the Blue Jays. Addison Barger and Vladdy on the real ones. Let's see if anybody wants the Blue Jays. There's already some bids there, so they will go. Here we are, waiting for the Blue Jays. All right, there it is. Dutch Duck takes the Blue Jays. And finally at €6, we have the Nationals. The Nationals have, of course, you're hunting Brady House, and you have the big rookies from last year. Real One Autos, you got Robert Hassel. You got Real One Auto Andre Dawson for the Expos. That's kind of neat. Let's see if anyone wants the Nationals. Let's go. All right, nobody wants the Nationals. So what we're gonna do now is, we are already half an hour in. What we're gonna do now is run the remaining teams at €1 for 10 seconds. €1 for 10 seconds. Anybody wants them, take them. Let's go. 10 seconds. €1. Boom. Anybody wants the Diamondbacks for €1? Let's go. I think when a team goes for €1, I get about 48 cents. So, yeah, when they go for €2, that's awesome. If they go for €1, I'm eating my hat every time. Alrighty, here we go. Got a little bidding war here. Weird looking guy is winning. All right, there we go. Next up, second team left will be the Braves. We're going to start the Braves for 10 seconds at €1. Take them away. All right, Dutch Trading Cards takes the Braves. Not bad. Next up, we got the White Sox, one of actually the better teams in this checklist. Nobody wanted them at the full price, so we go €1. Right, Dutch Trading Cards is going to take the White Sox for €1. Next up, we got the Reds, the Cincinnati Ellie De La Cruzes, €1, 10 seconds. There we go. They're up. Forgot it's in the other stream. All right, Dutch Duck takes him for 3. Nice pickup. Next up, we got the Guardians starting for €1. Cleveland. I wish I could have an overlay of the bidding on my Twitch stream. That would be awesome. But, alas, cannot do. Or at least, I don't know how to do it. I'm sure it's possible. Anything is possible. All right, weird looking guy takes the Guardians for 3. Nice pickup. Next up, we got the Rockies going for €1. Nobody take the Marlins. We'll see. Brahi, what's up? Welcome in. Just auctioning off some €1 spots for 2026 Topps Heritage Hobby Box. All right, there we go. Next up, we got Detroit Tigers taking them all the way down to €1, 10 seconds. All right, there we go. Card Snipper's back. Welcome in again. All right, there we go. €3 for the Tigers. Next up, Houston. Houston got a couple good rookies, a couple good signers. And Houston is off the board. Next up, here's Miami, as requested, starting at 1. Some action on the Marlins. Interesting. We got 6 teams left, I think, after this. Maybe 5. They hate you. Doubtful. Looks like you're going to take it home anyway. Nice one. Next up. How many got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 teams left. Twins going for just €1. 305, you a Miami guy. Oh, right. Of course. We've spoken before about this. All right, Dutch Duck takes the Twins. Next up, 4 teams left. This is the Padres. Starting the Padres at €1. Padres are off the board. Last 3, Seattle. Starting at 1. And we can rip this thing. So close. Will we find the elusive autograph? Or will we be on the relic train like so many rips I've seen of this product so far? Alright, weird looking guy takes the Mariners. Last 2. Cardinals, starting at €1. Here we go. Five seconds. There we go. Last team, the Washington Nationals. Starting them all the way down at €1. Take them away. right, that's it. We're good. Let's rip this product. Here we go. Getting right into it. Thanks, guys. Appreciate everyone filling the last spots with the €1 bids. Helps out a lot. Lets me keep doing this. Let's see what we got in here. 20 packs this year. Down 4 packs from last year. Unfortunately. Alright. Get the box out of the way. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Good luck, everybody. If you see me miss an image variation or a banner or something like that, let me know. Starting off with Kyle Isbell, Willie Adames, Ketel Marte All-Star card, Hunter Brown. There's Jacob Wilson on the Gold Cup. Nice looking card with the red All-Star banner and the red background. Very cool. We got Scooble. We got Edward Cabrera for the Marlins on the Chrome. And we got Jared Jones. Let's sleeve up that Edward Cabrera. Get some penny sleeves out here. Uneventful first pack. Let's see where we go from here. All right, we got a blue sparkle back there, it looks like. Stephen Kwan for the Guards. There we go. Aaron Judge, All-Star card. Sal Stewart, rookie. That's one of your chases for 2026. Cedric Mullins. Hey, we got a nickname variation. Bo Naylor, Josh Naylor, one of the Naylor boys, the Mississauga Masher. That is pretty cool. Haven't seen too many of those. That is Josh Naylor. Very cool. Top load that one for sure. There we go. Hit number 1 in pack number 2. On the Chrome, we got Lindor, nice. And on the on the Chrome, we got Curtis Mead. On the Blue Sparkle, we got Lindor. Isaac Collins on the Cup. Wow. Deacon Blues, what's up? Welcome in. Just ripping some 2026 Topps Heritage. Sometimes these packs with 2 Chrome cards feel bigger than the other ones because the stock's a little bit bigger. All right, we got Merrill. There's Mike Trout. Chris Bryant. There's Paul Skeens on the All-Star card. The stars are coming out. Kikuchi. Bradley Blaylock. Mitch Keller. And Shota Imanaga. Unfortunately, they didn't do the short prints like the previous years, so I'm going to have to go through at the end and make sure none of these cards are short prints. And it looks like... No, see, that's another pack that feels really fat, but I think it's just 2 chromes. All right, we got Brady House on the rookie card there. Kevin Alcantara. Andrew Vaughn. Ben Rice. Willier. Had a great World Baseball Classic. Ooh, we got a numbered card. Nice. Mackenzie Gore. Wyatt Langford. Nice one. Jack Leiter, Rangers pack. Cade Horton. Who's our numbered card going to be? It's green, so I think it's going to be to 99. It's an all-star for the Mets. The Mets shortstop. That's going to be Francisco Lindor, 65 out of 99. Not bad. I think we've already done better than most Heritage boxes that I saw so far. Lindor, 65 out of 99. If you're watching on Twitch, sorry that the cards aren't exactly centered. I have to use two cameras, so I'm playing to Whatnot for this break. All right, we got a blue sparkle. We got Caballero. There's Max Muncy, the other Max Muncy. Cam Smith's second year. There's Nick Castellanos for the Phils. Oh, we got a buyback. Glenn Abbott for the Mariners on the original 1977 Topps card. Pretty cool. Got the foil stamp there. I wonder what the insert rate of these are, because I know I don't see them every box. But I do think they're pretty cool. I actually just bought on eBay 5 of the Phillies ones from the previous, from Heritage and Heritage High number 2025, the 1976 design. That's pretty cool. We're doing all right so far, I think. Reports of Heritage's demise have been greatly exaggerated. Who's that? Caleb Durbin on the blue sparkle. There's our first gray border, Jack Dreyer and Yelich. Oh, jeez. Throwing sleeves all over the place. Caleb Durbin blue. I think we are about a third of the way through the box here. They also made the packs easier to open this year. Last year's Heritage packs were kind of painful. Here we go. We got Victor Mesa. Wilson Contreras. We got another blue. Gonna be Zach McKinstry with the Motor City Kitties uniform. Love that one. The other Max Muncy. Andrew Hoffman on the gray border rookie. And Chase Mydroth. Killing me here. Let's go. There we go. All right, starting off with Max Fried. Nolan Shanuel. I kind of want to know where this hill is, because I feel like I've seen this exact scene on so many baseball cards in the last like 30 years. It must be this, maybe it's a spring training complex or something, a backfield, but like a lot of guys get their picture taken with this hill in the background. There's McKinstry, Corbin Burns, Jeremy Pena, Mason Miller, Kerry Carpenter, and Hunter Green for the Reds. Looks like we got an insert in the back. That's cool. There's Churio. Brandon Lowe, or Brandon Lau. Rafaela, blowing the bubble gum. Kyle Bradish. There we go. Shohei on the base card. Nate Eovaldi on the chrome. And Augustine Ramirez cup card. And the Nick Kurtz raw power. First insert of the box. So far, not too terrible. Our relic or auto hit is still active. Haven't seen it yet. There's Harrison Bader for the Phils. Now with who? The Giants, I believe. Zach Geloff. Looks like a child in that photo. Trey Sweeney. Jordan Lawler. Hader. Jorge Polanco on the blue sparkle. Ernie Clement, gray border, and Jeff McNeil. Jorge Polanco, current Met, I think, if I'm not wrong. Okay, Augustine Ramirez. Andre Granillo on the rookie. Andrew Abbott. Henry Ford, rookie card. Have to see what he turns out to be. Acuna. All-Star base. Bradley Rodriguez, blue sparkle for the Padres. Senga. And Luke Keeschel on the cup card. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. I think we're halfway through at this point. There's O'Neal Cruz. Justin Martinez. There we go. Jack Caglianone on the rookie card. Great hit for the Royals. Patrick Bailey. Yu Darvish. We got a true black border. Spencer Horwitz, first baseman for the Pirates. Black border, according to research I've seen done online, there's only about 50 of these, so that's actually a pretty rare hit for the Pirates. Nice one. I'm gonna top load it because consider it numbered out of 50. Put it way back there. All right, then we got a chrome, Mick Abel, former Philly, and Dalen Lyle for the Nationals. A guy who I'm watching this year in fantasy. I think he had a really underappreciated year last year. Let's see what he does this year. And with Dylan Cruz getting sent down, that means I believe he's not going to platoon. He's just going to play. Jack Cags. Oh, there we go. Right off the jump. Got the Roman Anthony base rookie. Love to see it. Robinson Pena. There's Carson Williams, big rookie pack. Moncada with that same fence and hill behind him. Tovar. Noelvi Marte for the Reds in the City Connect jersey. Victor Robles, gray border, and Nick Kurtz cup card. That is a pretty good pack. Can't complain about that one. If I went to a hobby shop and I opened one pack and it had the Carson Williams rookie, the Roman Anthony rookie, and a Nick Kurtz cup card, I would be pretty okay with that. In terms of packs without a hit, can't get much better than that. I do see that some of these corners on the gray cards are dinged already, though, so that's a little bit rough. At least I don't have any of those. I saw quite a few like edge peeling cards that had like a spot right here where the paper had peeled off on other people's breaks, and also on Instagram posts. So we don't have that batch, I guess, thankfully. Down to about 6 packs, 7 packs left, and we still haven't seen our auto or relic. And it's going to be a relic. We'll save it till the end. All right, we got Nico Horner. Chrome. Jackson Jobe, second year. See what he can do this year after being injured. Ballesteros, second year. Taj Bradley. Josh Smith, and we'll save that one for a few minutes. Alright, there's Ellie. Edwin Diaz in his Dodgers uniform for the first time. Jacob Young. There we go. Bryson Stott for the Phils. Chapman. Reese Hoskins. Michael Bush. And Alec Bowman for the Phils. Base pack. Interesting. Haven't seen too many of those. Every pack has something, it seems like. Almost every pack. Alright, we got another Sparkle. There's J-Ram for the Guardians. There's a Brandon Sproat rookie. Love to see that. Marcelo, second year. Great photo. Andy Diaz. Matt Shaw in the cup. Who is it? Nolan Shanuel. Blue Sparkle. Rafaela on the gray border. And home run leaders, Raleigh and Schwarber. I will donate that one to the Mariners. No need to random it off. All right, Otto Lopez for the Marlins. Another guy who I think had a sneaky good year. 21, 15 homers, 245, maybe not. Think of somebody else. Otto Lopez, Mangum, Ryan Mountcastle. There's Mizorowski rookie. We're hitting them all. That's good sign. DeGrom. Oh, there's a Jackson Holiday banner variation. You can see here the way second baseman is. Normally it would be in the little banner like that. So cool. Little hit for the Orioles. Love to see it. I'm not quite sure how rare those are, but we're gonna top load it up just to be certain. Better safe than sorry. Still a cool variation. And yeah, if you look near the number on the card here, you can see right there it says banner. So if you're ever looking for variations on 2026 Holiday, they're always right next to the card number there. And they actually printed it in white this year, which is nice because in previous years it had been like in black on dark green. It was really hard to pick out, for me at least. Chandler Simpson on the chrome, and Luis Severino round out that pack. Looks like I didn't sleeve up a couple chromes here. Slacking. Probably because I ran out of sleeves. When we get to see a nice rookie on the chrome, that would be great. Maybe one more numbered card. There's Gunner starting us off. Kim, Eugenio Suarez, Christian Moore rookie, nice one. Bubblegum again, Parker Meadows, Chris Sanchez just got his contract renewed. All right, we got Flores, Crooks, Stubbs, and Banfield rookies, and oh, nice, we got an Ellie ready and action insert. Pretty cool. These are the ones that I said reminded me of Topps Black and White. Very cool set. Love to see it. That's only our second insert of the box. And we got 3 packs left. And then we'll find out what our relic is. There's Vientos. Robert Hassel III. Brian Rocchio. Carter Jensen rookie. Chapman. Oh, we got a refractor. Oh, that's a good one to get. Refractor Kyle Teal. Unnumbered Chrome. Oh, geez. And this one, Refractor is actually in black, so it's hard to see right there. What are you doing, Ops? You made it readable, and then you made it unreadable. Nice. And then to end this pack, we got Nico Horner on the gray border and Addison Barger. Two packs remaining. Got Yuri Perez. Victor Scott II. There we go. Basayo, rookie. Another variation. Talkman. Austin Martin. Davis Schneider. Shane Smith and Gleyber Torres All-Star card. Base pack again. One pack left. Here we go. Starting off with Yamamoto. Nice one. Brian Wu. Michael Harris II. Gavin Lux. Luis Angel Acuna. Carlos Correa. That's a cool picture, actually, like slapping the camera high five almost. Like that one. Chandler Simpson gray border. And the Enterprise CJ Kafis. This is the one I said it looked like a cosmic card that just fell into the Heritage printer by accident. Should have put that one in Heritage. All right, let me sleeve these couple up and then we'll find out who is our relic. Who we got here? All right. Josh Smith covering up the relic. It looks like a Padres hitter. Game used. Who's it going to be? Luis Ariz. That would be World Baseball Classic champion Luis Ariz. Game used. All right. It's got a stripe. Could be worse. Could just be a napkin. I think overall this box was relatively okay. I'd say it's on the middle or even the high end of boxes that I've seen. So let's do a little recap here. So we have gray borders, Chandler Simpson, Nico Horner, Ceddanne Rafaela, Robles, Clement, Augustine Ramirez, Andrew Hoffman, Jack Dreyer. If there's one that needs to be randomized, I will do it on... I'm not even sure if I can do it in a way that's visible on Whatnot, so I will just do it off stream. I think there was a quad piece that needed to be randomized. The 1-2 card was somebody in the Phillies, and I have the Phillies, so I will just give it to the other team. That's no problem. On the Chrome, we got Kyle Teal on the refractor. Nice rookie. Nico Horner, Chandler Simpson, Abel, Eovaldi, Curtis Mead, Edward Cabrera. We got a whole stack of rookies and stars here. I think we hit all the rookies basically. Basayo, I don't know why Barger's there. Whoops. Christian Moore, Mizurowski. No, not Shaw. Sproat. Why did these guys end up here? I put them in the wrong pile. There's Roman Anthony, Carson Williams, Kurtz Cup, Caglione, Ford. There's Shohei, Skeens, Trout, Sal Stewart rookie, and Judge. And then inserts, we got the Enterprise, CJ Kafis, the Ellie Ready in Action, great card, I love that one. And the Raw Power, Nick Kurtz, another solid insert. And then on the blue, we got Carlos Correa, Shanuel, Noel V. Marte, Bradley Rodriguez, Polanco, McKinstry, Durbin, and Lindor. And then, finally, the hits. We got the Luis Arraez Clubhouse Collection Game Used. We got Lindor Green Chrome to 99. We got the Mississauga Masher Josh Naylor variation. We got the Glenn Abbott buyback from the original 1977. We got Jackson Holiday on the banner variation. Very cool. And we got the True Black Spencer Horowitz, theoretically numbered to 50. Not bad. All in all, like I said, I think it was a pretty okay box. Not the best, not the worst, but from what I saw before, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, there was one quad card to randomize. I will probably just do it off stream with the wheel, or do it on the Twitch stream that's up right now. But rest assured, it will go out to one of these 4 teams: Pirates, Cardinals, Nationals, Reds. I don't really have a way to do it on Whatnot directly. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it, and I will post another break for Tuesday next week, probably tomorrow, once I figure out what kind of box I can get my hands on in the next week. You can pop over to Twitch and watch me break this Bowman's Best box in about 5 minutes, and hopefully see you next week. Talk to you later. Bye. What happened to the end stream button? There it is. Alrighty. Alright, Twitch chat. It's just you and me now. Those Whatnot crazy guys, they're gone. Gotta clean up this mess that they left a little bit, and then we'll just get right into it. Today I'm not going to forget to randomize the teams first, since I almost forgot last time. Someone reminded me after I had already opened a pack but not looked. Let me get the overlay up for the team list. Oh, the wall of boxes has suffered a casualty. Let me see if I can fix it. Oh, archives not happy. There we go. Great, we're back. All right, how's everybody doing? I'm just gonna take a drink of water here. All right, break number 27. Camera's a little wonky. There we go. Break number 27. We got Bowman's Best. Let's do a little work on the randomizer. The wheel is ready and waiting. We are ready and waiting. Let's go. See what we can get into here with the wheel. First off, our first team is going to go to Henneman. Henneman has 2 slots. He has the Athletics and the Cubbies. So let's see. We're going to go Henneman for 2 here. Henneman for 2 with the Mets. Nice. Not bad. Henneman again. New York Mets. Henneman with Baltimore. Nice. The Samuel Basallo chase. Pretty good choices there. Next up, we got D Prime. D Prime has the Dodgers. Let's see. who we got D prime with the Dodgers. Gonna be the Blue Jays. Looking for maybe a Vladdy Guerrero. The Blue Jays. Next up, we got first rod picks for 2. First rod's already got Boston and Pittsburgh, so 2 of the big chases of this release, Connor Griffin and Roman Anthony. And he's gonna come up with Colorado and Atlanta. Colorado's an interesting one. Charlie Condon's in this product. 3 of the top guys you're looking for. Not bad. Collectorio's up next. Collectorio's got the Nationals. Looking for a team to pair with the Nationals. It's going to be the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota for Collectorio. Next up, we got TVU. Who's TVU got? TVU's got the Royals. Looking for that big Jack Caglione patch auto. That would be awesome. And he's going to have Seattle. So, also looking for Cade Anderson, maybe. Not a bad combo. Next up, we got Samus for 2. Samus has Milwaukee and Detroit. I have the Angels. Looking for a cheeky Mike Trout auto, maybe. The Angels and the Astros. With the Houston Astros. All right, 3 more left, and then I take the rest. We got weird-looking guy who has the Giants. Giants and Marlins. Marlins. Next up, we got Gilberto, Haragon cards. Gilberto has the... Who does Gilberto have? The St. Louis Cardinals, and he's going to have the Indians. Cleveland. Last one. Just Baseball Cards has the, I believe, White Sox. Chicago. Yeah, Just Baseball Cards has the White Sox. Looking for one team to pair with those White Sox. Gonna be the Rangers, Texas. All right, that leaves me with should be 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I miss anybody? Henry, First Rod, Just Baseball Cards, TVU, D-Fry. I'm second guessing myself now. No, that's right. Let me look at the Instagram post one more time. Alright, so Instagram. Gilberto, TVU Collectorio. Yeah, got Collectorio. Got First Rod ×2. Got D-Prime. Alright. So I'll spin. Let's see. I have these ones, so my. Let's put. Where's me? I have the Phillies, so I also have 2 more teams, which are going to be the Reds and the Padres. And then I have 3 second teams basically, which are going to be the Diamondbacks, the Yankees, and the Rays. Alright, there we go. We're good to go. let's get rid of the wheel. Goodbye, wheel. Thank you for your service. And let's get into ripping this box. Bowman's Best. 4 chrome autos. So far, I think it's been really fun. One of the best of the year, probably. Well, definitely of 2026 so far. We'd love to get a few more boxes of this, but they're not available at retail anymore, and prices are kind of rough. So maybe we see another box of this, maybe we don't. In any case, this rip's going to be fun, so let's get into it and find out what the hits are. Gonna put these guys over here. All right, 5 cards per pack. Good luck, everyone. Boom, straight off the jump, Haesung Kim. Looks like we got an insert in here. Caminero. There's Judge for the Yanks. Corbin Carroll for on the circuitry, and Machado refractor. Oh, geez. Corbin Carroll circuitry. Who's got Arizona? That's me. Cool. Nice looking. We'll put the inserts there. Pack 2. Luis Pena. DeGrom on the refractor. Eduardo Quintero for the Dodgers. Mookie for the Dodgers. Showpieces Connor Griffin for the Pirates. Nice one. Pittsburgh is going to be first rod picks. Not a bad first insert. Showpieces, I think, is not quite a case hit, but it's pretty rare. I have opened 3 or 4 hobby boxes, and I only pulled 2 of these, so it's not 1 per box. At the very least, it's 1 per every other box. Nice one. Oops, jeez. We got Gunner. We got Slade Caldwell on the refractor. There we go, first auto. Hagen Smith for the White Sox. It's a pretty good one, actually. It's going to be for just baseball cards, and as we know, in this small group of breakers, the White Sox always hit. So people got to be taking more chances on the White Sox because they're in everything. I don't know what it is about the White Sox, but the White Sox hit. Next up, we got a Judge Pixels. Another nice looking card. And, oh, okay, there we go. We got Skeens out of 250 for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's cleaning up so far, 3 packs in. Skeens out of 250 on the purple for the Pirates. And the showpieces Judge for the Yankees. Love to see it. PCA. We got the Charlie Condon refractor for the Rockies. Chandler Simpson. Kyle Tucker for the Cubbies. We got a wave. Kevin McGonigal wave for the Tigers. The waves are unnumbered, but I also think that they are more rare than people appreciate. There's 1 per box, so it's a pretty decent hit. Chat's awfully quiet. Anybody doing anything in here? hit it with a test. Yeah. Judge should have appeared during the previous break. Yes, it should have. Sure. Got Colson Montgomery. We got a Kyle Tucker refractor. It's going to be our second auto. It's going to be Brody Brecht out of 150 for the Rockies. Brody Brecht, Rockies prospect, out of 150. Best of 2025 auto. 2 down and 2 to go. We got the Jonah Tong for the Mets, best of 2025, or futures game, sorry. And there we go. Mason Wynn to 199 for the Cardinals on the, looks like a lava, I guess. Nice looking card. Run out of top loaders for Bowman's best. Too many good cards. Jonah Tong futures game. There's the Miz, Jacob Mizorowski. Marcelo Meyer refractor, nice one. Marcelo rookie refractor. Got Joshua Gonzalez. Will Smith and J.J. Weatherholt on the base for the Cardinals. Nice base pack, but a pretty good one, if I do say so myself. Marcelo rookie refractor is pretty good. All right, we got Drake Baldwin rookie refractor. There's Cam Smith. Looks like we got an insert in this pack. Best performances or something. J-Ram. There's Walker Jenkins. And best performances, Hyesung Kim, numbered to 50. Dodgers strike again with the numbered Hyesung Kim rookie insert. Why do my top loaders have dust on them? Best performances, 4 for 4 nights. All right, refractor, Jackson Chourio for Milwaukee. Matt Shaw. There he is. Nick Kurtz for the A's. Who's got the A's in this break? Henneman. Elian Pena for the Mets on the auto for Henneman also. And behind that, we got Ketel Marte to 150. Nice. For the D-backs. Elian Pena. Ketel Marte to 150. Diamondbacks getting some cards in this break. All right, we got 4 packs left. We got 1 auto. Probably a couple numbered cards. There's the number 1 pick himself, Eli Willits for the Nationals. We'll go here, J.J. Weatherholt refractor, another nice one. Wyatt Langford. There's a James Wood rookie. And Roki, best performances rookie. I think in my previous box I only pulled one best performances card, and it was a Samuel Basayo autograph. Got 2 this time. All right, here we go. 2 3-packs left. Christopher Sanchez refractor for the home team. We'll take it. Augustin Ramirez, Jeremy Pena, Chase Burns, and there we go. Last auto is going to be a pretty good prospect. Bryce Rayner for the Tigers. Samus. Nice. Best of 2025 autograph. Bryce Rayner. Move Connor Griffin over. 4 best of 2025 autos. Interesting. 2 packs left. Let's see if we get a bonus hit. I see a Pixels back there. There's an Aaron Judge refractor. Chase Dollander. Christian Campbell Rook. Charlie Condon Pixels. And we're going to get a... Oh, that's pretty cool. Unnumbered. Oh, no, it's numbered. James Wood. Mini Diamond Rookie to 299. I like Mini Diamond. I think it's one of the better looking parallels. Always fun to see one. Let's see. Wood to 299. Sleeve up the Charlie Condon Pixel Portrait. Last pack. Here we go. Zach Neto leads it off. Mookie Betts on the refractor. There's Cal Raleigh. Leo DeVries, first card in the A's uni. And Christopher Sanchez base. All right. There we go. Not a terrible box again. Seen better, seen worse. Let's see what we got. Do a little recap here. Put this one here. Put this one here. All right, here we go. Refractors. We got Mookie, Judge, Sanchez, Weatherholt, Churio, Baldwin, Meyer, Tucker, Condon, Caldwell, DeGrom, and Machado. Inserts, we got Condon, Roki Best Performances, Jonah Tong Futures Game, Judge Pixel Portraits, Carroll Circuitry, looks a bit weird, Connor Griffin Showpieces, and Kevin McGonigal, not an insert, but on the wave. That's pretty cool, actually. Number cards, we got James Wood to 299 on the Mini Diamond, Ketel Marte to 150, Hyesung Kim Best Performances to 50, Mason Wynn to 199 on the Lava, looks like, and Skeens on the Purple to 250. And then the autographs, we got Bryce Rayner for the Tigers, base auto, Hagen Smith, wait, base? This one looks a bit more like a refractor. Interesting. Is it a refractor? Yeah, it is a refractor. Okay. That one's not a refractor. Hagen Smith refractor auto. Elian Pena base auto. And Brody Brecht on the kind of like a checkerboard, I guess, out of 150 blue for the Rockies. All right. That was a good one. I'm going to take 5 minutes and then come back and do the Chase Box build stream. I will have to clear off my desk and move some stuff around, so I will end the stream, but I'll be back in 5 minutes, so stick around if you want to see some cards from 1988. All right, thanks. See you in 5.